Hi, I'm Jim Monk and welcome to Shopping for Car Insurance for Young Drivers. I first should say, oh boy, this is going to be really exciting. We're going to share some information with you that hopefully will help you out. As many of you know, if you're out there looking for car insurance for young drivers, kids, so forth, or if you're a young driver yourself, it can be quite expensive. So what we're going to talk about in this little video we put together is 9 tips for the young driver, again, to lower the cost of insurance. 2 is what do you do to lower their cost? And 3 is what should you be thinking about when you're actually out there purchasing coverage. So you might be asking yourself, who am I? What am I about? Well, I've had over 10 years experience in the insurance space, helping thousands of families out. I'm constantly asked a lot of questions, and so we felt that it might be important to express and at least get some information out there to the general public when it comes to shopping for car insurance for young drivers. So with that, let's get into some detail on what you should be thinking about. So when you're out there looking for car insurance for young drivers or youthful drivers in some cases, it's important to find a company that is reputable, that has the ability to come in there and help you out in the case of need. Meaning, if there's an accident or something of that nature, that should be covered. So fortunately, there are many things that you can do as a consumer to help yourself in finding car insurance for young drivers and from companies that you can trust. Number 1 is start shopping. That's always the number 1 thing I always talk about. Start shopping around. One of the biggest mistakes most consumers make when they're out there purchasing car insurance or looking for car insurance for young drivers or youthful drivers is that they take the first company they find. In actuality, that might not be the right thing to do. You may be leaving money on the table, or coverage, or you may be just paying a little too much for that coverage. So shop around. Get at least 3 quotes is my suggestion. 2, a great way to get cheap car insurance for young drivers is by raising your deductibles. That's one of the first things that frankly my parents did to me, is they raised the deductibles from $500 to $1,000. Now, why would they do that? Well, if you raise the deductible, that means that you're taking more money out of your pocket and less money out of the pocket of the insurance company, and so that can lower your premiums as much as 40%. So that can be significant in this case. Another thing, an easy way to get discount auto insurance is by combining your auto and your home policies. So one of the first things I do is call the insurance company if you have a home with. Many of these companies offer breaks to customers when they insure their home and their vehicle together. But again, it's a great way to find discount auto insurance rates. Another is to manage commutes. If you can manage a commute of a youthful driver or a young driver from either work or from school, that's going to help out as well as it relates to the cost, because insurance companies know that the more a driver is driving out there, the further the distance is, the greater the chance of an accident. And so that's one of those things that they're going to focus on with you. So if you can lower that, even better. Focus on your credit. Surprisingly, most people don't realize this. Many of the companies out there today and many of the states allow for the use of credit scoring to determine and or accept or decline somebody. So make sure you focus on your credit score, especially if you're a young driver on your own. That actually, you really need to focus on that and make sure that you've got that. I would ask the company as well what their policy on this is. Number 6 is if you own a vehicle that's not being financed, that you don't have a loan against it, then you may not need full coverage. You may just simply need liability, or you may just need to lessen the coverage amount. So talk to an agent if you can, or if you can't, do some research out there. The internet's widely available nowadays, so you can definitely get some information out there. 7 is do defensive driving. That's a great way for young drivers out there to lower their cost. Another one that's not really hit on a lot is good grades matter. Most insurers offer discounts, some as high as 25% for students who maintain a B average. Take advantage of this. Good grades do matter. So, if you're looking for shopping for, car insurance for those young drivers, or if you're a young driver yourself, again, your grades matter. So take advantage of that. 9 is cars that are, what we call insurance friendly. What do I mean by that is when you're out there actually purchasing a car or you have a car, just be mindful that if it's on the top 10 list of theft or being stolen or broken into, that it's going to cost you more. Obviously, sports cars are going to cost you more. So take that in consideration. Expensive, to repair, vehicles. So if you're talking about a sports car that's expensive to repair or high performance, you're going to pay a lot more for this coverage than another person would with a different type of vehicle. So be mindful of that. So with that, I hope you find value in this. If you want more information or need a competitive, non-biased, free quote, go to TritusInsurance.com. Thanks a ton, guys, for checking us out. And additionally, if you need to check out other videos or have other insurance questions and topics of discussion, go to TritusInsurance.com. Thanks a lot.